we're back trying this again. So we just started an episode and something happened. Thankfully, it was about a minute in. So, but yeah, we're back here in the Fat Pad. It's been a long week, been the longest week of my life, I think, but we will get back to that here in a little bit. Yeah, and like I was just saying, I'll give it to you, dude. It's cold down here.
It's freezing.
Yeah, it's really cold. But also, we're about to get hit with another winter storm.
Yeah,
starting tomorrow and Wednesday, which I'm kind of pumped about.
You're
as
pumped?
as much fun as I had like playing pickleball and stuff, and I do want to start riding my bike again. Winter's gonna be gone soon, and I want it to be winter. And plus, I'm gonna look at going skiing again, dog.
Like my shoulder is still hurting.
You don't gotta go.
Oh man,
you don't have to go.
Ski. I can snowboard. I just fall on my ass every 20 seconds.
Yeah, I do kind of want to try snowboarding the next time that I go. I mean, we'll see what next weekend looks like. I don't think I got besides the snowball series, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But first, we need to talk about our Better Together contest because it is rocking and rolling. We've got I think 11 or 12 people now. We just had our first weekly weigh-in, and there's been progress made pretty much across the board. So congrats to everybody.
Yeah, everybody's crushing it right now.
I will say shout out to our follower Sarah because she is destroying everybody. What's loading?
Better Together.
Oh yeah, no, she's like so crushing cold. Everybody. She's got it's cold. It's cold. She's got quite a lead on us as far as weight loss goes, and she's like absolutely crushing like the daily steps every day, which you know, it's awesome to see, but everybody from what I've seen is doing pretty well.
Yeah. I was going to pull it up so we could look at it together because I know the other gentleman that joined too.
Devin?
Devin.
Yeah. Shout out to Devin.
Yeah, he was crushing it too. So let's take a look here.
Yeah.
So we got 11 people. And yeah, Devin's he's at 2.8% and Sarah's at 3.4%.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I felt I had a really good week, and I'm only down 1.7.
Well, it says you're down 4 pounds right now.
I am since the beginning.
So I am doing pretty good.
Yeah. What are you down?
0.2%.
Well, you know what?
It's better than going up.
It's better than going up.
Yep. It's all right. I'm gonna jump up that list this week.
Yeah. Ooh. But anyways, we'll get into our weight updates. I had another milestone. We had a milestone last week. I passed 100 pounds. 220s. 229.9. So I'm there.
Skinny bub.
Just barely.
Skinny bub.
Just barely. If I wouldn't have peed beforehand, I would have been in the 230s again. But I will I even took off my necklace because I was I hope I'm still in the 220s.
Watching everything?
Oh yeah.
Ring, everything, huh?
Everything. Totally naked. Because I waited on Saturday and I was not great. I waited on Saturday for Better Together, and then I was not great yesterday because I was still kind of feeling like shit. Like I felt good, and then it just kind of came back Saturday night.
I don't think any of us were good yesterday. It was Super Bowl. So
I wasn't that bad yesterday. It was
Saturday night.
It was Saturday night I was bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But was pretty hungover yesterday.
Yeah. So tell me about that. How did you enjoy the Super Bowl?
It was the most boring Super Bowl I've ever watched.
Yeah.
We'll get into weight updates and then we'll talk about the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh,
Charles was 292 last week.
291.4.
It's the first time in a while you're heading in the right direction, Bob.
Oh yeah. Oh, we going high for it, baby. We going high.
I'm super pumped.
Well, I'm walking again.
Yeah.
And I'm almost 100% on my foot. And I can't wait. I can't wait for this weekend because we got a freaking road run. And I'm super excited I can do it. Now, am I going to be walking the majority of it because I've done 2 days of cardio in the last month? Probably.
Yeah.
But at least I get to do it, you know?
Yeah, I went for a run Friday and fucked my toe up again. I was cooking though. I was like trying to push myself, see how fast I could run a mile, and then I was like winded and I hurt my toe again. So I think I'm just gonna kind of rest it till the end of the week. I'm gonna get on my elliptical, ride my exercise bike, and just.
Well, I got the tape too, so if you need.
Oh yeah, because I am gonna try taping my toe.
Yeah.
For Saturday.
You know, I got on the treadmill and I walked 1.5 miles before we swam.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could have did 2 miles, but there was no running that I could do just yet because there was still swelling in my foot pad.
Mm-hmm.
But I can almost do a full what do you call it, calf raise right now. So
That's good.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's feeling a lot better.
Yeah,
that's
that's
almost
awesome.
full mobility back. So.
That's awesome. But anyways, Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl.
I just watched it on my couch here with my dog sleeping on my lap the whole time. It was real boring. It was. I mean, the Eagles absolutely demolished the Chiefs, which I'm not upset about. The singer in my band, Greg, is a huge Eagles fan because he's from Philly.
Good for him.
Shout out, Greg. Happy for you, bub. But also, our guitar player is a huge Chiefs fan because he's from Kansas City. So I feel bad. But you know what? He's had enough celebrating over the last 5 years.
Yeah, I was. I love because me, you, and Adam were texting last night, and I love how everybody comes out and just says, "Yeah, now you can't be putting Mahomes and Brady's level. Now you got to talk about Joe Montana and other people with Mahomes." And
Mahomes has got a lot of career left, though.
He does, but he's also a mobile quarterback, so they usually have shorter careers than pocket passers.
That's true.
But
as the Chiefs went out there and looked like straight up bears.
Yeah.
They looked horrible.
Well, and I think, for some reason, we always want to have whoever the latest and great is to be the next GOAT. Like we don't appreciate it when it's around, and we just always want that instant gratification in our society. Like, oh, LeBron's never going to be Michael.
No.
Is he there with Kobe, Magic, Bird, and all them? Yeah. But then there's Michael, right?
Exactly.
And it doesn't matter if he plays for 40 seasons; he's never going to be Jordan. And I think it's the same with Mahomes. I mean, Brady never had all-stars on his team except for 1 year with Moss. One of his best.
Did he even win one with Moss?
No, I don't.
Dude, he had Gronk, the best tight end of all time.
Okay.
He had Julian Edelman, who's great. He had Danny Amendola, is great. Okay. Don't act like Brady didn't have a fucking super team.
What did they do after Brady was done? They didn't do anything without him. It was Brady.
Yeah, but Gronk left too.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like Edelman was a quarterback in college, right? Wasn't it? Edelman was a quarterback in college for Kent State, I believe.
And also the New England's defense a lot of those years was
they were
monster, dude.
But the Kansas City defense was supposed to be something monstrous.
Yeah, that's true. Well, nothing compared to those Eagles, dude. They had Vic Fangio come in, and he was the Bears' defensive coordinator, and I miss him so much.
I thought the game was over.
The game was over within the first 10 minutes.
But I watched the first series, and whenever they called offensive passing interference.
Oh, yeah. I was like, this is how this is going to go?
I was like, I'm not watching this because they're giving it to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That's what I thought right away. Is, they're just going to give this one to the Chiefs. And they pounded him. Yeah. We watched some commercials, which I was very underwhelmed by the commercials.
The commercials have sucked for the past 10 years.
Didn't see the Elon commercial. Did you see it?
No.
Someone said it was on there. Didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
I was really wanting to see that because all that hype was put on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw the halftime show, which
the halftime show is pretty cool.
Low key, yeah. Like the first part of it, I was just like, but Not Like Us was awesome. I thought the choreography and everything was awesome.
And the message,
Serena Williams getting out,
and the message was pretty hilarious.
Which
just absolutely killing Drake on Super Bowl halftime show. Was hilarious.
Oh God!
Not that I care about rap beefs or anything. I did see a tweet that was like, "What if Kendrick Lamar's special guest is the Degrassi shooter?" Because Drake was in Degrassi and got shot in the show.
The only bad thing I think about the halftime show is. The Super Bowl is like when we all come together and stuff like that. And I felt like there was a lot of hate in the halftime show. That was the only part of it I didn't like. I love, Kendrick Lamar's music.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's part of my workout regimen. So, because how I like my club music to work out to. But I was just like, it was a little different. But I loved it. I'm not going to lie. It made me want to go work out.
I really enjoyed it.
I did too, actually.
Really enjoyed it.
And then Serena popped off and I was just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, that's hilarious. For those who don't know, that's Drake's ex-girlfriend. She was in there crip walking to a song dissing him in front of the entire world.
Didn't know it was his ex. Yeah, I did not know that. So I went down that rabbit hole and saw all that stuff too about how her husband was mouthing off to Drake too after what he said. So I was like, that's hilarious.
But I also saw another tweet that said, Everyone talks about how Chicago passed up Mahomes. That's what Mahomes would have looked like if Chicago would have drafted him.
True story.
Very true. Very true story.
And
The
Justin
Bears,
Fields would look like Mahomes if the Chiefs took him.
well, I mean, he's riding the bench. He's keeping the bench warm for Russell Wilson, so we'll see how that pans
Winning
out.
record last year.
Yeah.
4-2.
Yeah.
Hey, I think the Bears
They're going to be good.
are due next year.
I don't want to buy in. Every year I fuck
know.
myself.
But I think, sometimes there's the curse of the owner, kind of like the Raiders.
She did die.
And stuff, and she's died.
Unfortunately, I mean, RIP.
Yeah, I know you love the Bears.
But I don't love the ownership.
No.
At all.
You've talked about that so much on here, so I thought I would bring it up.
Yeah, well, they still got that doofus George McCaskey hanging around, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But they made the right moves. They didn't make stereotypical Bears moves like hiring Matt Eberflus.
Yeah.
Ever lose.
Well, and hopefully they draft like 2 really good offensive linemen.
That's they better.
And they'll be golden. They will.
I hope so. I really do. Because I want something to cheer for. And I'm not going to be one of those meatball Bears fans who's like, we're going to be in the Super Bowl next year. I just don't want to be an embarrassment. That's all I care about. Because they put the Bear in embarrassment. That's for sure. Like, for sure. But yeah,
I've never heard that one before.
Yeah,
That's
well,
awesome.
I just made it up on the spot. But yeah, the Super Bowl was boring. I'm sorry to all the St. Louis diehard Chiefs Kingdom fans that have been diehard fans for the
Bandwagon.
past 3 years.
Bandwagon.
Sorry it was a rough day for you.
Yeah.
We act like that they've been Chiefs fans this whole time. These same
and
people,
they were Rams fans.
These same people were Packers fans in 2012. So fuck yourself.
And Rams fans for the greatest show on turf, and Patriots fans off and on for the last 20 years.
I've always admitted I jumped on the Rams bandwagon because the Bears were horrendous, and it was fun. It was good for St. Louis, and that's why I started to hate Tom Brady.
Well, and that's someone else I would put up above Patrick Mahomes too, Kurt Warner.
He only won 1 Super Bowl.
Okay.
I wouldn't put him above Mahomes. Not even close.
I think every quarterback.
If Mahomes retired today, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he is. So was Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
But Kurt Warner also played against Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And you can't everybody's like, oh, well, Peyton had to play Tom Brady just to get into the Super Bowl. So he wasn't going to win as many Super Bowls. I think,
Peyton Manning holds a ton of records, but he played forever. I think that he'll be better than Peyton Manning when he
I do too.
Retires.
Absolutely.
And if he keeps going like he is, Brady didn't win a Super Bowl for like 10 years. Granted, he played fucking 17 years or whatever. Yeah. I will say I always hated Tom Brady on the Evil Empire, the Patriots, but when he went to the Bucs, I kind of like Tom Brady now, and I don't know how to feel about this
because you saw that he was good even without Belichick.
Yeah, that's true.
And low key, I think everybody liked the Warren Sapp Bucs back in 2000.
Oh yeah, I was rooting for him. I remember when they won that Super Bowl. Yeah.
So I think seeing the Bucs get another one, everybody liked too. So.
Yeah, hopefully one day in my life I'll be able to root for the Bears in the Super Bowl. That would be pretty cool. Well, I did once.
I'm super pumped.
Yeah.
Because Indiana doesn't have too much to cheer about.
Yeah.
And Caitlin Clark got some help on her team. They picked up somebody. So I'm super pumped to see maybe the Fever bringing a championship to Naptown.
Well, that's good. Caitlin Clark's awesome. She's bringing a lot of attention to WNBA, which is cool. And she's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Was that a Nike commercial she was in?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I'm sure Angel Reese is real mad about it. I don't know if you following that. My TikTok has a lot of Angel Reese lowlights.
Oh, God. You mean highlights?
They're lowlights.
What, you talking about how everybody posts the same 5 shots that she airballs and are just like, oh.
And she gets a ton of double doubles because she gets her own rebounds because she can't make a layup. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways.
They don't beat us. It don't matter.
But yeah. This is the first time in season 3 where we both made progress. Yep. So that's something. I think it's the first time in a while.
Okay.
So feeling good about it.
I'm feeling real good about it.
Real good about it.
You can't tell the energy level's back. So
the energy level's back. And one thing you'll notice is I still don't have a beard.
It looks good.
Today was the last time I will most likely ever shave in my life.
I want to know what the
Charles is just hanging on. He's like, "You're gonna love it. Steffi's gonna love it."
No.
And you know what? I'll give you credit. I hate it.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna get to do a beard bet with you again sometime. It's gonna be.
The thing is, I won, and I still did it out of solidarity.
I know. I'm so glad you did too. I appreciate that.
I did it, and I did smoke a drunk cig, so I shaved for a week. I did skip a day when I was sick, and I'm surprised how fast it grows. To be honest, it grows real fast. So
it's gonna come back thicker too.
I'll start looking hopefully normal in like 2 to 3 weeks. But so in the last episode, I was freshly shorn.
Yep.
And I was shaving every day, using aftershave, using shaving cream, using one of those like 4-blade, whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know.
Yep.
My skin hates it.
Yeah.
Like so many ingrown hairs, so dry, breaking out like crazy.
Worst time of the year to have you shave for the first time.
I know. I was like steaming my face with Steffi's like face steamer, trying to get my fucking skin to get back to normal. So it was a fun thing to do.
I have a new challenge for you.
Okay, what's that?
Chicago try.
Sure.
Loser has to shave for a week.
No. I mean, I do feel confident that I'm going to win.
So that's my part of the bet. You get to choose something for me because I shave all the time.
I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
All right, think about it.
I have to think about it.
Think about it.
I'm tempted.
I know you are because you're confident right now.
I know I am.
And you should be.
If it was Rookies and Rockstars, I'd take that bet.
Really?
Yeah.
But
Chicago. I would have to think of what
you need to do. Chicago.
Because that's a lot further away, and you can get ready for it.
Yep.
I don't know. I'll think about it. I have to think about what your punishment would be. Because
okay.
I really don't want to shave again, dude. Like my skin hates it. And like the thing is like you're like, people are gonna love it. The only person that likes it is you.
Not true. I met one of our followers at the gym, and she said, "Love it. He needs to keep going with no beard." Patty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
See,
I somehow look older and younger at the same time. My friend Dakota said I look like a big ass baby. An old ass baby is what he said.
That's awesome.
I walked into work and this girl Kate that I work with, she comes up because she goes, first off, don't like it. Second, you need to let us know when you do stuff like this. And
we almost called security because we didn't know who the fuck you were.
Yeah, I joined a meeting today with one of our consultants, and he's like, "Hey, Scott," or the person who's sitting in Scott's chair. But it was fun. Found out my double chin is still here, so just gonna cover that old back up.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna say beard or if I let you keep the full Fu Manchu mustache.
Handlebar mustache was pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, you look so old. You look like you were 50.
I know. I look like I was in Unforgiven,
a veteran of the Vietnam War with it on.
Yeah, this was a bad time because like the weather's been all over the place and it's super cold and it's super dry. Like I've been moisturizing the shit out of my face, and it's I'm glad that I don't have to shave again because like honestly, after every time I shave, it feels like my face is on fire.
Good job, Daniel. You just completed a 60-minute walkout. Walking.
Who?
You get these updates?
Daniel. Oh, nice. Yeah, Dan. Shout out Dan.
Good job, Dan. We're sitting here talking, and he's out getting work done, putting work in right now.
I know. I took a walk today, and my watch didn't even register it as working out because I was just being like super casual.
Yeah.
Listen, I started this book called Atomic Habits, by the way.
Okay.
You need to check it out. You really do. I really, really like it so far. Deathridge turned me onto it.
Okay. Like things that you do that are bad and good for you.
It's just like because what's funny is I think of us doing this. It's like you still think of yourself as a fat guy, but if you do all the things that a not fat guy does, you're not a fat guy, or like you are athletic or whatever. Like you got to change all these little daily habits, and like you, where you like make too big of a change at once. And then you get burned out. It's just making like 1% increases in like your food logging or workouts. 1% is going to add up over time.
I agree with that. 100%.
I really like it because Atomic is like the smallest level. I really been enjoying it. It's only like a 5-hour book, but I'm listening to it. But I'm only like an hour and 20 minutes in. But I really enjoy it so far. You should check it out.
I will.
Um,
I'm joking. You know how I love to read.
Yeah, I know. I'm normally not into like
self-help
books at all. I stick with sci-fi. But I finished the Silo series, and now I'm just kind of like in that post trilogy funk where you don't know what to do as far as reading goes,
and I don't want to start another one.
And I don't want to start something significant.
I'm the same way.
But
because Red Dawn, the new Red Rising, should be out here in like 3 or 4 months.
I don't know. They haven't even announced it.
It's usually around May, right?
Last one came out in June.
June, okay.
In 23 or 4.
Get on it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Come on.
I mean, take your time, but don't George R. Martin it. Like make it good. Don't force it out.
Because I'm going to tell you what, I follow a lot of readers and stuff on TikTok, and Red Rising creeping up on all the fantasy people's top 5, trilogies, or not trilogies, but what am I thinking of?
Book series?
Yeah, book series to read. So,
I recommend it to everybody.
Yeah, it's so good.
But yeah, and the Silo series show, I just caught up with that. It's pretty good. Way different than the book, though.
Yeah,
book's way better. Also, surprisingly, the new Dexter prequel is fucking awesome. If you ever watched Dexter,
I gotta watch it because we would watch on Showtime every week.
Oh yeah, I've seen the whole series of Dexter like multiple times. Yep. It was one of my favorites in college, and I thought I was gonna hate it because like it's all them younger as different cast, and the dude who plays Dexter is awesome.
So
at playing Dexter,
after the main bad guy was killed off. Like season 3 or 4, who was the other like serial killer?
Trinity.
Yeah, Trinity. Once Trinity was gone, I thought it went down a lot.
Oh, it did. It 100%.
And then like Tom Hanks' son or something was on it too for a little
Doomsday
bit.
Killer? Yeah,
the Doomsday Killer. I was just like, nah.
Yeah, Trinity was peak Dexter. That's for sure. The first 4 seasons were the best.
Well, he's a great actor too that played Trinity. So.
Oh yeah, John Lithgow. Yeah, he was amazing.
Yeah,
he was amazing.
So who do they have playing the Trinity Killer in the prequels?
No, he's not. He hasn't shown up yet.
Oh, he doesn't?
This is like Dexter as like the age of like 20 or 21 or something like that.
It would be cool if they did simultaneous, like what Dexter looked like and what Trinity would look like at that age.
Well,
take that. Come on.
The big bad guy from season 1 is fully in this season.
Oh, he is. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to remember who that was.
The Ice Truck Killer.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's in this one.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's real good. It's real good. But anyways, we got something to try. Charles got something.
Oh. Here, I'll take the cup.
It's actually not junk food for once.
You're welcome.
It is Sprite Zero Sugar Cherry Lime. Here, I'll let you pour it.
No, go ahead.
For yourself. I'm not going to lie. I had one after we swam. I'm a big fan.
Except no caffeine?
I wish it had caffeine, but I'm hopelessly addicted to caffeine. Charles was like, we should have just done no caffeine.
I'd be dead.
I don't ever want to do that.
Never.
Maybe it's like if I get up to 300 pounds again, I would do that.
I'll just kick you in the dick every morning.
Yeah.
When you wake
I told
up.
my wife, I'm like, you have permission to like ridicule me all the time if I start getting huge again. But big fan of this. I'm a huge fan of cherry limeades, but they're
this is a different flavored one. Like it's more subtle and hint.
And I will say, I'm not a big Sprite fan at all.
Yeah.
I never really have been. I prefer like 7-Up, but this is good, dude.
I'm glad you didn't say Starry.
Oh no, it's Sierra Mist.
Take your La Bum ass out of here.
Mm-hmm. Starry's just Sierra Mist. It's not terrible. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of like light sodas. When it comes to that, it's like Mountain Dew or nothing.
Yeah. Sunkist.
Love me some fucking cream soda though. I love cream soda.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
They're 300 calories, Bob.
Not when you get the zero sugar diet.
Yeah, I got that one before.
They taste different.
Dr. Pepper cream soda.
Yeah, that's real good. No, I'm just saying like straight up cream soda.
Yeah, I need to find the Big Red
diet. I was somewhere that had Big Red the other day. They didn't have diet though.
Yeah, the Walmart has it in 2 liters, and I'm tired of buying 2 liters for us to try. They take up too much room in fridges. Like no one has empty fridges.
I always drink it all though.
What was the last 2 liter I left here and you just crushed it? Was it the Sunkist Zero?
Oh yeah, dude! I drank that all in like an afternoon while working.
God.
Yeah,
It's
I was
so
just sitting
good,
there
though,
just sipping
man.
it. It was like to replace my water bottle. But
I'm sorry.
but yeah, no, I'm a big fan of this. Like I said, I'm not normally a big fan of Sprite. It kind of reminds me of the cherry 7-Up,
Yeah,
but I think this is a little bit better.
that hint of lime definitely
Yeah.
creates a big profile.
So
profile difference.
we went swimming this weekend, which
Yes,
was
we did.
awesome. We went to a new Y.
Yep.
Well, that were like remodeled pool Y in Maryville next to Charles' house. Charles also got me essentially Speedos that I wore.
And you liked them.
I kind of liked them.
I knew it.
I don't like wearing them, but I like swimming in them.
Yeah.
They're like boy shorts, you know, those girls' underwear. Like,
yeah.
It's not Speedos, but it almost is.
Yeah. Like if you try to stretch in the pool, your junk might come out.
Felt like a fucking dolphin, dude, in that thing.
You swam like a dolphin.
I did. I did my fastest 400 that I've done since. It was like 7:10.
And I did it 9:35. He crushed me.
Well, the thing is, the guy said it was a 25-meter pool. There's no way. It had to be a 25
I'm going to measure
yard pool.
I will measure.
It had to be a 25-yard pool because that's like, I was like a minute 30 100s. Like that. Actually, no, less than that.
Yeah.
Like a minute 17 100s. That's really fast. That's like fast as I was like at my peak.
You're in awesome shape now, bub.
I'm not in awesome shape.
You were never a triathlete before, okay? You
Yeah,
remember
that's true.
That.
I took a picture of myself to send to Steffi in the new shorts. Steffi likes them, by the way.
You're welcome,
but like,
Steffi.
I'm starting to look like a deflated tire.
Shut up.
like I'm really hoping my skin starts to tighten up because we talked about it before. We talked about it with Dan last week, which, by the way, thanks again, Dan, for coming on.
Yeah, Dan, great. You're awesome.
You know, and he scared me with the whole skin removal thing. Granted, I got a long way to go before I even really consider that, but it's something that's been in the back of my mind. I don't know. We'll see. But it was a good time swimming. It really was. I also really liked that pool, and it was not busy at all.
That pool's awesome.
Yeah.
And, you know, if we had a bunch of followers from Maryville, I would be like, let's not name the pool that we're at because I don't want it to get busy because that's going to be my place to go because it's 2 miles from my house.
No.
And they just redid it and just opened it up.
Yeah. Also, speaking of that, I was looking at pools. There's a rec center like a mile from here that has an outdoor 50-meter Olympic pool.
Done.
That this summer we need to hit up. We were driving to fucking Fenton to go swimming outside. This is literally right down the street, and it's like you got to pay to go, but I think it's like $70 for the whole season.
Done.
But I wonder what their swim lap times are like. I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, it's a 50-meter pool. Like I'm sure that they're going to swim laps.
Yeah, we'll find out. But felt good to swim. I think I am gonna have to take a break from swimming soon because I am planning on getting my 100-pound tattoo. Because I got our triathlons tattoo, and I'm gonna add on to it.
You gotta wait till you get to 222.
No, I've lost 100 pounds
since we started the podcast.
No, but I have lost 100 pounds.
Erroneous.
You don't get to decide this. I've lost 100 pounds. And what's funny is like I know I weighed like 338 before, so
yeah,
you know I've been there for a while, but this is like the official highest recorded weight that I have. That I'm gonna celebrate it. Not fucking backslide is the problem because I'm worried about it.
You shouldn't be. You're doing fine, man.
Yeah. But anyways, we got the Snowball Series finale coming up this Saturday. Also, kind of sucks. It's the day after Valentine's Day at 8:30.
Yeah,
that kind of sucks.
New Year's.
Yeah, the New Year's is the biggest fuck you.
I mean, it was just bad. I mean. I think we should do this every year going forward as long as we're doing tries.
Yeah, there's another one called the Frostbite Series too that I think Mark's doing.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, we'll be doing Mark's then.
Well, it's next year. It's like going on the same time. I don't know. I think I saw that. I don't know, but there is another one called the Frostbite Series. It's longer distances though.
Oh, well, we'll be ready for that. So
we'll see. We also thought we'd be a lot more ready for these. But very much looking forward to it. Overall, it's been great. You need to contact them about doing your virtual one.
Yeah.
And also just to set the record straight. You always say this. The virtual we did last year, I did first.
You did?
Yes. We even went back through our text for a year. Do you remember that?
No.
And I did it first. I did it during
Erroneous.
the day. And then you did it on your treadmill at night.
I'm pleading the Trump. Okay.
Okay.
I'm pleading the Trump.
Okay. So, yeah, just had to set the record straight. I got to fact check Charles. We need a fact checker to sit right there and fact check Charles.
Kevin would do it for free.
All right. Yeah, come on, Kevin. But very much looking forward to it. I cannot believe how much I've enjoyed running, which is crazy.
I'm happy.
I am ready for it to warm up just a little bit, though. The main thing is that
my bike.
No, just as far as running is like I bundle up at the beginning because I'm freezing, and then I'm sweating my fucking ass off like halfway through, and then I'm just like soaked, and then I'm even more cold.
Yeah, at the end, you're freezing when you stop running.
Yeah, exactly.
So as soon as we get done with our races during Snowball, we just go straight to the car and leave because that's what everybody does because it's too cold to do anything else.
This last one wasn't too bad out. Okay. It wasn't. But so yeah, Snowball Series finale. So then we have running from Eddie after that. But I did find a run in Soulard for Mardi Gras. A Mardi Gras 5K. It's called like Run for Your Beads or something. And you get a hurricane mid 5K or a beer. But it's Mardi Gras. You got to do a hurricane. Maybe we'll see some boobs, dude.
I'm married. That's all right.
I know. No. I don't know. I'm tempted to do it. I think it'd be fun.
I think it'd be a lot of fun. Actually.
It's the weekend after next.
It's going to be too cold.
Hello? Don't go in the guest bedroom, please.
Hi, wifey.
Why? Because I said so.
Why? What's in there?
Stuff.
I'm going to do it.
It's Valentine's Day on Friday. Don't go in there. Don't snoop.
What are we eating?
We're gonna wrap up here soon, and then I'm gonna cook it.
Well, how soon? Because I might start the candles.
Start the candles.
Okay. So,
all right.
What are you guys cooking?
He's gonna make.
I'm making smash burgers. You want one?
No, I'm gonna let you two enjoy your dinner.
All right.
I don't need a burger. Stop trying to wreck my progress.
They're lean burgers.
They're lean.
Burgers.
Oh yeah.
So like 30 minutes.
Sure.
20.
At
you
least.
You said yes to the first thing I said. Like that's so unhelpful.
Hi, welcome home. I love you.
Okay, bye.
But yeah, no, the Mardi Gras run sounds fun.
Mardi Gras run sounds awesome.
Thing is, I don't know if there's a medal, which I know is a big turnoff for Charles here. It kind of has become for me too. I want a medal.
You hear that, right?
I want to be blinged, dude, at the end of the year because we're just collecting them.
Just collecting right now.
I do want to get a metal like display thing to
hang
up behind us.
We should get matching ones too. So
Yeah, I agree.
We were looking at a bunch.
But we gotta do something about this backdrop because you can't really hang anything up on it.
I was also looking for Kyber crystal holders too because you had me looking at all like why am I not displaying this stuff?
Yeah. But so I found the Mardi Gras run, and then also the wine 5K at Eckert's is happening again, but this March.
Okay.
Like the last day of March, I believe. I think I'm going to do it.
It's an awesome course. I'm going to do it, and I think the wife's going to do it again too because that course is awesome. You're going to love the course.
Yeah. No, I think I definitely want to do it.
There's a quarter of a mile in that course. Hopefully they fix it a little bit to where it was asphalt, dirt, and rock. So you had to go a little bit slower because it was really rough. Yeah. But hopefully that they got that fixed.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
Well, nice, dude. Yeah, I think we're gonna be we just have a lot, and I gotta play more pickleball.
And we got a kayak.
And we got to actually. I told you I found a place. We just need to get together on the date.
It'll have to be in the summertime.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't want to kayak in the winter.
Freeze my ass off. Sorry, but we're not going cocks in or cocks out while we're cuddling up in a tent.
But I do think Hawaii is happening for me too. So
this dude, I'm telling you,
we'll see. But I do think that'll be our first time that we'll have to take a week off from this.
You leave on Tuesday.
Yeah, but then I'm not back till the following Tuesday.
So we're going to have to do it virtual.
But I'm going to be traveling all day Monday.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You're going to be in the airport for an hour, right?
I don't know. We'll figure it out if we end up going. I mean, as much as I want to, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe we can just bank one.
Did you hear that? He's talking about banking.
Banking.
All right. What's next?
So we got our questions.
Oh, right. You go first.
So is there something about you that people assume based on your appearance or demeanor?
Well, at our previous job, I think, I think you saw this firsthand too. Like everybody was always surprised with how I don't think I'm athletic anymore, but I guess based off of how fat I was, people underestimated me.
I would agree with that. I did.
It was whether it was golfing or anything that we did, like it was always like, even whenever I went to play pickleball with my new coworkers, even though I'm a little bit smaller, I don't think they were ready for it. It's just they were just like, oh, okay, like this guy can play, like this guy can move, like in pickleball, I only need to move 2 steps, like I can just lean.
I cannot wait to get you playing pickleball with my buddy Richie.
He's gonna hate me. He's gonna hate me.
He listens to every episode, dude.
Richie, I'm a crafty lefty.
He said he's gonna work you, dude.
I'm not. He's gonna be running around because he's not gonna try to let me win a point, and I don't care, but he does, and that's the biggest thing because I don't take it serious.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
I want to play him in tennis.
I would love to see that.
I'm calling you out, Richie.
Oh boy.
The Edwardsville tennis courts are open for the public on the
weekends. You never even met him.
Huh?
He wants to hang out.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Come out to
a good excuse.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My rackets have not been used for a couple years.
All right. Well, I
need some competition.
I suck at tennis, and I don't even want to get involved in this. I'll watch.
It's funny because even Darren Bonney and Brock Hall, they were like, "Oh yeah, come out and play tennis with us." And I went out and I beat Darren, and Darren was so mad because he was just like, because Darren's in awesome shape, right? And that was whenever I was at my fattest. And Devin is another one of our friends, or my friends, and you know him, in really good shape. And I forgot he bet me something. I just didn't hold him to it, but he didn't even want to point against me in tennis. So Richie might win some points, but I'm going to win some too.
I'm intrigued.
I just want one game against someone.
Yeah. But no, that's a good one. Because to be honest, I thought you were full of shit with a lot of stuff that you said. One thing I found out that you were full of shit about is that you knew how to snowboard, though.
I used to know how to snowboard, Bob. And I think when I lose more weight, it'll be easier. Yeah. I really do.
I mean, it's way easier.
Yeah.
I could always ski, but I wouldn't necessarily say I'm better at it, but it was a lot easier. Now I'm like not enormous.
If I, let's say we go 3 or 4 times next year, I think I'll be able to go down the slope next year if I lose the weight I want to lose. I don't think.
And you get a lesson.
Or 2.
Yeah.
Maybe a lesson. I don't know. We'll see how I feel after I lose more weight. I think because my balance will be a lot better too.
Yeah.
And my confidence.
So one thing that people assume based on my appearance and or demeanor with me, it always has been that I'm a huge pothead. And I'm not. At all.
Definitely thought that when I first met you.
Everyone does. It's just because I'm super laid back.
I was like, yeah, this dude. Because, whenever I walk in there, I'm like, all right, he's just going to go smoke pot for the 2-hour lunch breaks he takes. I realized you were doing other things, but the 2-hour lunch break.
Taking naps, dog.
Playing Xbox.
Yeah, playing a lot of Destiny back then. But
smoking a lot of pot and playing a lot of Destiny.
No, I mean, I've smoked pot, but everyone assumes I smoke weed a lot.
Yeah.
Going back to when I was 14, everyone just always thought I was a huge pothead, and I'm not. I can't handle it. I'm a huge wimp when it comes to pot.
Yeah. Did
an edible with Steffi and accidentally ate 25 milligrams, and I was driving to work the next day, and I had to meet with our RM, and I was freaking out, dude, because I was still so high. I can't handle it. I was driving to work the next day, and I was like, oh fuck.
That's
And I
awesome.
was texting Steffi. I'm like, I need to come home. Everybody knows. Like I start like crashing out big time.
So you're the paranoid high.
Yeah, because I try to fight it. And then that makes it bad. I don't know. What's funny is all my sisters the same way. None of us like it really.
I like it more than drinking, but I will say that I've done pot very little in my life.
I mean, there was a
It's
time.
legal now, but
there was a time where I partook, but that also was when I was smoking weed that was grown in a ditch, as opposed to weapons grade pot that you buy now. But
I mean, I tried it in college, like once or twice in high school, but maybe once in the last 15 years, to be honest with you.
Whoa. It was like a big deal whenever I'd smoke weed with my friends that would smoke, like when we were like in our 20s. Like it was a big deal, like that I would. And then I would just throw up and go to bed. That's just how it went for me.
It was always, we were playing SSX Tricky on the PS2.
Oh, yeah.
And they would always, and I would just sit there and just get contact buzzes all night long. And then one day I was just like, yeah, sure. Let myself get peer pressured into it. And I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Not a pothead.
No,
that's surprising to a lot of people. But yeah, I'm not a pothead. And mine to a lesser extent. Like people don't believe that I was like athletic, which I'm not great. I'm good at swimming, but like
you're a fucking triathlete.
Yeah, but like people are like I'm everything athletic. Like I'm okay at. Like I can pick it up pretty quickly.
Yeah,
and like I think that surprised people, especially when I was real fat, like Top Golf and stuff, and like
like week straight murked at Top Golf.
Yeah, we did.
I
still can't hit it very straight, but I can crush it. That's about it.
Hey, we need to play golf again too.
I was thinking about
so
that.
Much fun, wasn't
I was
it?
at Dick's the other day. There was a bunch of golf stuff on clearance, and I was thinking about going to Top Golf again soon. I want to try that one that's right by my house. It's like Top Golf, like they have the tracker and everything.
It looks awesome there too.
Yeah.
I just like the whole layout.
It's probably just a much less expensive version of Top Golf.
Yeah.
Probably going back to that dart place again, by the way. Instead of going on Valentine's Day. Very much looking forward to it. We need to go out there.
I can't wait to play in darts.
I'm good. I'm good.
Like when you say good, like if you say I'm gonna hit a triple 20, you can hit a triple 20.
Not every time, but I'm pretty good.
One out every 5,
or better.
Okay, good.
Because like I beat everybody. I think I didn't win twice, and one of them because it was shoots and ladders. It's like crazy rules. It's like Top Golf, Yeah. One of them was shoots and ladders, and I needed to hit a double.
Are you left-handed?
No. But I got to the end. I didn't know that you bounced back if you went over, and then someone else passed me. But
okay.
Because I accidentally hit a bullseye. Because I accidentally hit a bullseye. Yeah, I know. That's how I lost shoots and ladders. But no, I am pretty good at darts.
All right. I used to play a lot.
So did I. I used to have a dartboard. I want to get one. I've been looking.
I still have my darts.
Oh, yeah. I have. I think they're at my parents' house. My whole dartboard is, but they make like new ones that hook up to iPads and they do like the crazy games and shit. It looks really cool.
It does.
When we finish the studio down here,
the Stoogie?
Yeah, the Stoogie.
Hey man, it's looking good. I really like what you did there with that.
I know. I want to start looking at redoing this a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyways, you got a question too.
I do. So, what is how I like food.
Mm-hmm.
So
every question I think I've asked you is all related back to food,
except for this last one.
Yeah.
I was like, is this one? Yeah, kind of, because I was talking about being fat, right? What is the most memorable meal you've ever had in your life, good or bad? And what made it so memorable?
That's tough. I think one that really stands out was I first got my smoker that I have now.
Okay.
And I reversed seared some ribeyes. And like, it was just so fucking good. I was so proud of myself.
He was. Like,
it's one of the best things I've ever eaten in my entire life. And I've tried to do it a bunch of times since, and I've not nailed it like I did that one time. But as far as like one that I don't remember what the name of this shit is called. It was some sort of like salad. and it had like a fuck. I don't remember. It's like a very bitter tasting like green that was in it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Kale?
No, it's not kale. I wish
like,
Steffi was here. It's called like rouge. I don't know. It started with like an R. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up.
Like, are you talking like maybe mustard greens or something?
No.
Rhubarb?
No.
Arugula? Broccoli rabe is kind of.
No, it's not that. I wish Steffi was down here because she knows what it is. I don't know. I don't remember. But it was. I took a bite and I was like, oh, there's something wrong with this. Like something's wrong. Radicchino, maybe?
No, radicchino is the red part that you get in those garden salad mixes.
I mean, I don't
yeah,
know.
it's not that.
I don't know, but it like it Radishi or something. It's called something like that.
Where were you at?
My cousin made it. I couldn't believe that people eat it.
Unfollow.
Yeah,
Thanks. We lost one of our 20 followers.
Shout out to Ava. They're a great cook, but was not a fan of that. I was just so taken aback by like, oh, something's bad. Like something happened. Like it was very weird. Very weird. Also first time I had blackthorn.
Blackthorn pizza.
Yeah, that deep dish pizza in South
wasn't
City.
That good.
No, it was like that's one of my favorites.
Okay.
First time I had that, I remember I bit into the crust and a piece of sausage came out with the crust, and I was like, "Holy fuck!" Like, it's part of the reason way I got so big.
So you went good and bad. So
Yep.
I'll give my good. It's when I was in Kyoto.
Yeah.
And I went to the ancient little like enclosed alley to where it's like their market alley, and it's been around for like 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we go into an udon place where they say udon was born or whatever, and I'm eating duck udon.
Is this where you had the whale bacon?
Well, this was in Kyoto. That was in Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
And we had just had an amazing day, like seeing all the historical sites in Kyoto. Thank you for not blowing that city up, because it's absolutely beautiful. But the duck udon was absolutely phenomenal. And the Kirin beer, which I love Kirin, and straight from a keg, one of the best beers I've ever had fresh.
Every Asian beer that I've had has been awful.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I hate them all.
When I was in China, my favorite beer I've ever had was in China, actually. It's even above Mango Cart. You know how much I love Mango Cart. It was called Pearl River Beer. And the huge river that goes through, not Dongguan, but the third largest city in China. Starts with a G.
I have no idea.
Whatever, I can't remember the name of the city right now. My brain's not working, but it was the Pearl River, and they named the beer after it, and it was phenomenal.
Was it just regular beer? It wasn't like Mango Cart where it's like flavored?
No,
just regular
beer. Yeah, it was really good.
All right, what's the worst? I think I've changed my answer, by the way. I'm the good.
The worst food I've ever experienced, I've ever had. I'm trying to think if I had a hair or something in my food once. I guess it could be in China, because I went out to eat with this family, and they have those tables where they just sit like 15 courses on there, and you turn them and you get them. Mm-hmm. And a delicacy in China is pickled cold chicken.
No thanks.
And as soon as I put it in my mouth, I had to spit it out, and it was really disrespectful. But I knew I was going to throw up if I swallowed it. And then I was partying in the Philippines with my wife, and she's like, "This is my favorite street food. You have to try it." And as soon as it hit my lips, it was the exact same flavor. And I tried to spit it up, and she was just like, "No, it's my favorite. You got to try it." So I swallowed it and took like 4 shots of tequila afterwards. I got food poisoning the next day.
Yeah.
In the middle of the rainforest. 2 days before I got married.
Like, I've been to South Korea, and like some of the best food I've ever had was there.
I thought you were going to say something about like South Korea street food or something.
South Korea the South Korean corn dog that we got from Costco that actually is made in South Korea.
Yeah.
You tried one after we recorded last week. They're really good. We got another bag. Yeah, totally.
You owe me a bag.
Like Asian food, like I feel like it's either fucking awesome or like I'm not a fan. Like there's not really an in between of like it's okay. Like it's either super good or it's like real weird. But it's just, cultures. But like
So speaking of that,
but I tried a bunch of crazy shit when I was in South Korea that I don't even know what I was eating at the time. But most of it was really good.
Yeah, cats and dogs.
You
just go to Ohio to get that.
Oh boy. We went to some place where me and Deathridge went, and nothing was in English, and we ordered bowls of stuff, and there was meat in it. I don't know what it was. I hope it was not dog.
I do too for you because I'm sure I did in China.
Yeah,
without knowing.
It's good though.
I gotta take you to that. I'm gonna give a shout out to Zap Thai because my cousin was in town for 2 weeks, and they've got a new dish on their menu, and it's a Korean noodle dish with curry with chicken.
Yeah,
and it was so good that I didn't get drunken noodle. We actually just shared that the last time. I was like, I can't keep eating like this, dude. Like, we just shared that the last time.
I will say, Matt was like, we need to fucking chill.
Yeah.
He hung out with you for a week, and you made him gain weight.
Dude, the thing is like, when family's in town,
for sure.
You want to share your culture in the St. Louis culture. But Zap Thai is his favorite place to eat. I think we ate there 2 or 3 times, but this is all we had. Like, it's better than the drunken noodle's awesome. Mm-hmm. This is 10 times better.
Yeah, I'm really sad that the good Thai place around here, like something happened and it's just not good anymore. There's another Thai place that I need to try. Pad See Ew, I don't know what it is. Like I have tried a bunch of Thai food and I like most of it. It's just Pad See Ew. There's something about it. I just can't get enough of it. I fucking love it.
So you'll love this. So Pad See Ew, like, it's my go-to for anybody who's never had Thai food.
Yeah, it's the go-to, dude.
Beef Pad See Ew.
I do spice like beef. I like pork. Oh, I get spice 5.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying for beginners, like spice 3, because it's just.
I like it with anything. Chicken, pork. What's funny is that the best part of the Pad See Ew is the broccoli.
Oh yeah, because it absorbs everything, dude.
Yeah, I remember when I started managing the Baldwin office, there was a Thai place next door that was like, so good. I got the Pad See Ew. It was awful. It was so bad. It just tasted like oil. Like it didn't even taste like anything.
Florissant has 2 Thai restaurants right on Lindbergh, right down the road, and everybody's like, "Oh, this one's won Thai restaurant in St. Louis like 10 times." I went there and I got my 2 favorite things: my Tom Kha and my Pad See Ew, and I threw both away.
Oh wow!
I don't throw food away, and I threw them away.
I will say one of my most memorable meals. Another one. I went to Fogo de Chao in West Plains, New York. It was unbelievable. I was blown away. I also was pretty drunk. It was my father-in-law's birthday. Shout out to Caesar. It was a really good experience. And then we went for my bachelor party to the Fogo de Chao in Chicago. Not nearly as good.
I will go with my good and bad experiences in New York. We get there. Always wanted to try New York style pizza. And there's that Ray's pizza place right beside the Sheraton down on Times Square. And they're like $3 slices. Went and got a slice. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. But later on, when we went to see her family on Long Island, they took us to a Jewish pizza place. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is what New York pizza is supposed to be about. It was so good.
For how many times I've been in New York, I've not done like the New York pizza experience. Because I want to go to John's on Bleecker, like the coal-fired. I have to go there. And there's like Pepe's and stuff too that I really need to try. I'm just Sbarro.
Yeah, well, and
that's authentic New York pizza, Sbarro.
And I mean, I also learned how to put smoked salmon on a bagel when I was there too.
I can't get into that.
It's one of my favorite things.
I can't get into it. Now. I can't get it.
It's so good, man.
What's funny is one of the best bagels I've ever had was in Seattle. But it was an old Jewish guy that moved from New York.
Yeah, because this was a Jewish bakery where we got the bagels from, and it was so good. Yeah. And her grandmother is actually leaving for the Philippines next month. And I feel bad because she hasn't seen any of the 3 kids because of COVID and everything. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, when do I have time to just drive us out to New York real quick so she can see the kids?
Fly, dude.
With 3 kids?
Yeah.
No.
I flew when I was that age. Me and my sisters did.
I don't want to. Too many planes are going down right now.
You're weirdly scared of flying.
I always have been.
I for how much world traveling you did, dude.
I'm still scared.
It's like the safest way to travel.
It is, but maybe not right now. And I'm
because
like
Trump is firing all these people. We don't need to get into that. And actually, we need to wrap it up. Join our Better Together challenge. I need to pee really bad. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. Give us a follow.
Thank you, guys.
Join us with Better Together. We'll see you guys next week.
Everything
My beard will be back.